about this show. You know, I talk about this. This show has so many of my favorites in it. So let me ask you this. Have you ever sat around your house and looked around and said, you know what I would like more of? I would like more bugs, spiders, and ants in here. Can somebody bring some more in? I don't think you've ever said that. I know I don't say that. I kind of scream if I see one. I had an awful ant problem in my house and also cockroaches here in Florida. You know, they're awful. I don't like poison being sprayed in my house. My daughter and I have lots of allergies. I tried the Bell & Howell Ultrasonic Pest Repellers that have been proven to repel mice, rats, ants, roaches, and spiders. Guess what? It's been over a year and a half. I have not seen one bug in my house. I love it. This is the lowest price we've ever done, $29.95. You're getting 6 of them, which is the best offer we've ever done. So it's crazy. I'm so happy that we were able to pull this together for you today for the special President's Day sale. The item number is 3639-691 if you want to start ordering. But I'm going to bring out our special guest, Matt Davis, who also is not a fan of bugs. And my producer said, speaking of pests, but I wouldn't say that about you.
Oh, wow.
I say, I love you, and I'm happy you're getting rid of them.
I'm happy to be here.
This is 6 of them.
This is great.
And some of them have plugs in them. So talk about the configuration.
Yeah,
I know we've got 2 original, 2, you tell them.
There's 2 of the originals. These are the original laboratory-tested Bell & Howell Ultrasonic Pest Repellers. You're getting 2 of these. All you do is plug them in, and I'll show you that more in a moment. Very, very simple system. Basically, it's a speaker that it sends out ultrasonic sound. Things you cannot hear, but the bugs can hear, and it chases them away. Then we're also giving you 2, but these have a bonus built in with the night light feature, which is great. And again, I'll show you that in just a second. No switches, nothing you have to turn on and off, because it has a sensor built into the top there by my thumbs right there. That sensor, when it sees that it's dark in the room, it automatically turns the night light on for you, which is a nice extra feature. Then the top of the line, I can't believe they threw 2 of these in with it. This has the night light and 2 extra plugs built into the side.
Yeah, so you're not losing a plug.
You're not losing a plug. You're not losing anything except for all those bugs, all those pests out there. The Bell & Howell, first of all, a company that's been around for over 100 years. You know their technology. You know the name. Bell & Howell is a brand you know and trust. They came up with a concept years ago with ultrasonic pest repellers. Now, what are they? There's a little speaker built in here. You can't hear it. I can't hear it. Your dogs and cats can't hear it. But you plug it in, and it sends out waves, and it sends out waves. And as it sends those waves out, it chases away the rats, the mice, the cockroaches, the ants, the spiders, and it chases them away from each room. You don't have to worry about spraying chemicals. You don't have to have a service come in. That's why these have been such a big customer pick. Because there's nothing to replace. There's no having the service come in or spraying any chemicals. It's so great. I love the Bell & Howell.
Yeah, I mean, think about anybody here who's watching this show right now. Do you pay a monthly fee for someone to come over with a backpack full of poison to spray it inside your house? I would pay someone to keep that guy away from my house, to be honest with you. So, and also, what is the fee each month to get rid of the bugs? And what does that poison do? When you plug these in, wait a week or 2. You don't have to do anything, literally nothing. You plug it in and wait a couple weeks. Wait like a week and 2. It doesn't happen like you plug it in and then they all run out of the house. Wait about a week or 2, because it does this kind of sound that only they can hear, and they stay away from it. Now, I'm not going to say that they're not going to go to your neighbor's house. They're just going to stay away from where you plug them in. Don't forget to get one for the garage, because if you've ever had like a, like a mouse in the garage that's like gnawed through a cord that's like, just don't forget about the garage. This is a tip from, from talking to friends that have owned this over the years, that they'd forgotten to put one in the garage. But I will tell you that it works amazing. It's been over a year and a half, and honestly, I've even forgotten about it. I was talking to someone else who lives here in Florida. It's like, yeah, the bug guy, I gotta pay the bug guy. It's like, $50 every month. And I said, what? I said, you got to get these pest repellers. 3.4 million of these have been sold here at HSN. 3.4 million.
That's 3.4 million rooms throughout the United States that don't have to worry about these bugs and these pests. Don't you want to be a part of that? Get them home and try them with HSN. Like Helen said, plug them in. It's not instantaneous. It's not like a big shoe comes down out of nowhere and smashes it. It would be okay, but then it'd be messy. When you plug them in, they're going to send out those sound waves, and it's going to work. Here's what you're not having to do. Think about the money you're going to save. Maybe you don't have a service. Growing up, we didn't have a service, but we had a lot of this. Okay, and this is that bug spray, and I'm going to spray a little by Helen.
No, don't spray that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she would punch. Spray that? She would punch me on live TV.
I don't have my inhaler.
That's exactly right. It's not good. Ants and roach killer. Okay, how much does this cost? $6, $7, $8 a bottle, and you use one. Now you got to go buy another, buy another, buy another. Take a look at what we have on the table here. We have the roach tablets. We have the ant and roach sprays. You have the sticky traps here. I do that every time. Yeah, ooh, that's fun. Ew. But anyway, look at this. Look at that stray little piece of poison. This is mouse poison. This is rat poison. They eat this. They don't die right there. They don't disappear. They don't run away. They may run away or crawl away. Then they go inside the wall and die. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, folks.
I'm sorry, Matt, what's that smell?
Yeah, exactly. If you've smelled that smell, you know what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you what, and if you've ever heard this sound in the middle of the night, okay, if you hear that sound, the good news is
you better hope it's not the cat.
Yeah, oh God. Or
seriously,
the kid, God
you don't
forbid,
want to leave.
broken toe.
You don't want to leave that. If you've got pets, you don't want to leave one of those around. And by the way, that's not a good way to go. I kind of feel for humanitarian reasons. I wouldn't want to kill something.
Just chase them away. Get them out of there.
Go back outside where you belong.
Exactly right. And then the humanitarian way is this. This is a live trap for rats. You can bait this, then the rat goes in. Now you have a live rat in a trap. This is a nightmare to me. What am I going to do with this now? I'm not interested. Get the Bell & Howell home and try them. When you get the Bell & Howell homes, all you're going to do is plug them in. It's so very, very simple. I want to show you. Here's the installation process. This is how brilliant I am. This is, I went to school for this.
Did you?
Yeah, no, not really. Here's the Bell & Howell. All you do is take any outlet. Don't put it behind the refrigerator. Don't put it behind the couch. All you have to do is plug that in. You see this little red light? If I put it in the right, there you go. You see that little red light? It flashes. And when you see that flash, it's sending out that sound. It's sending out that beacon that chases those pests away. And again, it's not HSN saying this. It's not Bell & Howell saying that this works. It's the customers, of course, but it's more importantly even the third-party testing. Independent laboratory tested. So it chases away the mice and the rats. That's what they started with. Then they found that it's just as effective with cockroaches, ants, and spiders. I don't know about you. Spiders are the one that scares me. And by the way, here's that sensor. I'm going to do this just so you can see it. If I cover the sensor, when it's dark in the room, you can see there's the night light comes on. Just a nice little extra feature. They're giving you all of this today with Bell & Howell. This is our #1 selling kit. People love the 6-pack.
Absolutely. Now, you're getting 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting the one with the extra feature of the night light. And then, or 2 of them, excuse me, and 2 of them with the extra feature of the plug. Because when you plug these in, you're covering the plug, but then you still have the plug to plug in your lamp, or in your kitchen to plug in your, NutriBullet or your halogen oven that we're going to be presenting in the next hour. I will tell you, 3.4 million of these have been spoken for. I have these in my home, in my kitchen, in my bathroom, in my garage. I have chosen this as my host pick time and time again. And again, the first time I used it was maybe about 1.5 years ago. I had a sugar ant problem, and somebody told me they're not really sugar, they're not really ants, they're some other creature. But I plugged them in and they disappeared. And honestly, I tried poison and this and that first. This was a newer product. I hadn't heard of it. Did the presentation. I said, I'm going to try that. I have not seen one single bug in my house in 1.5 years. And I live here in Florida. It's like the bug capital of the United States. Have you ever been here? The cockroaches, like they have their own tarmac at Tampa International. So $29.95 for 6 of them. That's a one-time fee. You don't have to buy filters or bells and whistles or replacement. It's a one-time fee of $29.95 for forever, and you never have to worry about bugs again. So it works by this, this kind of sound, ultrasonic, that you don't hear, I don't hear, but apparently cockroaches hate it. Roaches, they can't stand it. Spiders are not a fan. Mice, rats, they don't like it, and ants say, I'm leaving. I'm going to go downtown and get a loft. I'm really not. I'm not investing in moving in this neighborhood. You become the bad neighborhood for the bugs, the ants, the roaches, the mice.
Love it.
And you know what? I'm gonna really beg for someone who uses this to call.
I would love to hear that.
Yeah, I'm a host here at HSN, and I'm saying I love it and I use it and everything, blah, blah, blah. I want you to tell everybody, because I genuinely, you know me if you watch me, I'm not going to say I love this and that I use it and that I buy it unless I do.
That's right.
This is in my kitchen right now. I should have taken a picture of my kitchen and posted it on Facebook before I came and did the show, but call us. Here's our toll-free testimonial line. It's 1-866-376-8255. If you have these, if you use these, I'd love for you to, jump on the phone. And almost 340, 50 of these have been spoken for in the last minute. We're so busy.
This is such a value. Back in the day, you would get one of the originals for $19.95, and people absolutely bought them up and loved them. That's why we sold over 3 million. One for $19.95.
Oh my
gosh.
That
was back when I first started here. That was 10 years ago. They've improved the technology. They've laboratory tested. And again, you're not spraying any poisons around your family, around your kids, around your dogs. Your dogs and cats cannot hear it. Your pets cannot hear it. The only thing that hears it is the ants, the cockroaches, the spiders, the rats, and the mice. And think about if you live in an apartment or you live in a condominium and you share walls with other people, maybe you keep a nice clean house, but what about the people that leave the pizza boxes out and they attract those rodents into their homes? Well, now you have a way to chase them out of the rooms that you live in. That's what these are all about. Again, if you're just joining us, all you're doing is you're taking the Bell & Howell Ultrasonic Pest Repeller, you plug it in, and that's it. You're done. You never have to replace anything in here. There's no poisons to buy. You don't have to do this. You don't have to, the warning labels? If I could read the warning labels on the back of this, it would scare the heck out of you, and rightfully so. You don't need to do that. You can save money on your pest repelling and getting rid of all those pests by just plugging these in. Get a set of 6 home. Try it. If you don't love it, if you don't see a difference, and like Helen said, let it go the whole 30 days. Go 25 days and see if you don't see a difference, and you will see a difference. Plug them in, upstairs, downstairs, every room you need one, okay? So think about bathroom, think about outside in the garage, think about the basement. I have a lanai outside my house. I have one plugged in there because I want to...
Stop bragging.
I want to do, well...
I have a lanai. Well,
I call it okay, it's a porch, but there's an outlet out there. Wherever there's an outlet, plug it in because it puts that bubble of protection around your home. So the Bell & Howell gets the job done, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, we're keeping it real here.
We've
got 30 seconds on the clock. We may go like another minute on it just to get everybody in. We've got a wait. If you're calling in, stay on the line. We're going to get to your calls, but. Okay, my producer's saying we're going to talk about it for another minute because we have so many people in the ordering process. We want to make sure we process all your orders. I would use Express Automated Ordering, or I would use HSN.com, that free downloadable app to your smartphone. You get 6 of them, everyone. 6. And you don't need 20 of them in one room. You just need one of them per room. If you have 2 floors, I'm going to recommend that you get, put them on each floor. And if each bathroom, one in the kitchen, each bathroom, and again, a set of 6. Don't forget about the garage. You get ones with extra plugs. You get Duo with night lights, and then you get the original. One used to be $19.95. You're getting 6 for $29.95. It's a